Hey guys, and welcome to It's Cold. It's so fucking cold. Today we're going to do it this month in music, or Tamim. So, April, a lot of good music dropped this month. We're going to start off with the singles. First up, of course, we have to get Playboi Carti out the way with Atme. Playboi Carti, yet again, has cucked us from another album, but at least he dropped a single. And it's really great. The beat's very cutesy, and Carti puts on his baby voice. And although it doesn't take many risks in sound, it's a really good song, and I'm very excited for his new album. Now, Lil Uzi, on the other hand, this song is just very bad. He tries to do his best Cardi impression, but it just doesn't work at all. Earl Sweatshirt, thank the gods in heaven for a new Earl Sweatshirt this month. Back with Whole World featuring Maxo. And this song is really reminiscent of I Don't Like Shit era Earl. The production is much cleaner than on some rap songs and Fade of Clay. And the beat, of course produced by The Alchemist, is just so beautiful. Even Earl Sweatshirt, of course, it has a great verse. Charli XCX drops 2 singles this month, and both of them are fucking incredible. We got Claws and Forever. And oh my god, I'm so keen for the album this month. So she's dropping an album for quarantine, and if the album is as good as these 2 songs, then I'm really fucking excited. The instrumentals are incredible, and an auto-tune sing is just at an all-time high, really. Isaiah Rashad, another artist who I love, and I've been waiting so long for new music for. I've waited 4 years for this, and it's finally here, and he certainly didn't disappoint with this. Isaiah still sounds as hungry as he used to, and the flow is really nice on this. And I'm really excited for another album. Next up, we got Absol with Dangeroo Kapawa Freestyle. Although I haven't really been a fan of Absol up until this point, this is really a great song. The instrumental is nice, and he has some really great lyrics, and he sounds hungry. Yeah, we're not going to talk about this recent single. Now with the EPs, we have Skyzoo with the Bluest Note EP. I'm pretty conflicted on this because he is a great rapper, but there's just something about it that makes it so bland. And don't get me wrong, he's a great lyricist with a great flow, but it just doesn't do much with it. It feels like he's just rapping just to rap. The production is jazzy, but it gets a little repetitive at times, and it's just really a mixed bag for me. Then we got Bloody or Blade with Exeter. I really like the feel of this EP. The production is really lush and creative and fun. It just feels like Bloody just holds some of the songs back a bit. Like on Wonderland, I think Echo 2K is excellent on this track, but Bloody's style didn't really fit the aesthetic for me. But for the most part, Bloody really sounds great and meshes really well with most of it. And to add on to the Echo 2K point, both of his features are fucking incredible. I love this guy, man. Now onto the albums. We got Thundercat, It Is What It Is. Thundercat's new album is pretty mixed for me, although it really did have some nice grooves to it. It's just some of the mixing's a bit muddy and iffy from track to track. Sometimes the voices are mixed way too low and you can't even barely bloody hear them. And the album really lacks any total direction. Of course, this can be sometimes a good thing with having more sounds, like varying in your album, but this just sounds a little confused. And it's sad because I really loved Dragon Ball Durag, but the album really doesn't hit those heights. Next up, we have Pink Sifu with, I don't know if I can say that word or not. How do I describe this album? It's like if Daleks from the Filthy Tongue of Gods and Griots was on crack, really. Like, the album just hits so fucking hard. I absolutely love the production on this album. It's loud, but not just for the sake of it. The thing I love most about this album is the unapologetically loud production. It's really some incredible industrial hip-hop. The Strokes, the new abnormal. The Strokes return after 7 years after a sort of mixed received Come Down machine with a fun album that sees their return to form. I'd be lying if I said I was a big Strokes fan. I wasn't really a fan of Is This It? But this album is really fun. This album uses electronic instruments rather than the usual just a guitar to create these catchy and unique melodies. My personal favourite track and one of my favourite ever Strokes track is the much slower Ode to the Mets, which is both catchy and quite atmospheric. Not much to say really, it's just a really fun album. Laura Marling, Song for Our Daughter. This was the first I've heard from Laura Marling, and it was very surprising. Although it's got pretty simple production, it's not really not really reinventing the wheel, but what she does with it is just so beautiful. The instrumentals mostly consist of an acoustic guitar, piano, or drums, but her voice does really suits it well. Some of the vocals and the use of the backup vocals are just angelic. The song Blow by Blow, for example, has a pretty simple instrumental, but the vocals perfectly match the piano ballad behind it, creating something so beautifully angelic. Yeah, really, really incredible album. I really do recommend checking it out if you're into some relaxing and beautiful music. Now, from the beautiful music to the ugly, we got Westside Gunn with Pray for Paris. This album was an album that I really highly anticipated after seeing the track list and the incredible album cover. The sing features like Tyler the Creator, Freddie Gibbs, and Rock Marciano, Joey Badass, and production from Tyler and The Alchemist had me so unbelievably keen for it. And it really didn't disappoint. Firstly, the instrumentals are beautiful, especially on songs like Versace, Claymore and Kick, and Party with Pop Smoke. With the incredible sampling, it's all just so smooth. The rapping on this is obviously top tier with incredible verses from Tyler, Rock, and Freddie. But my problem with this is that Westside Gunn really gets outshined on this album by the features. He gets absolutely blown out of the water by Freddie Gibbs and Rock Marciano, and Tyler the Creator beats him on his own track. And also that Keisha Plum feature really wasn't necessary. It's really bland. And Allah Sent Me's hook is just so fucking grating on the ears. Westside Gunn should not sing at all. But other than that, it's a really good and strong Griselda record, and I'm really looking forward to see what they do next. Black Dresses, peaceful as hell. Let me tell you something, not peaceful at all. The instrumentals are so in your face and it's so dirty and loud. The vocals are either nicely awkward and drowned in auto-tune or just fucking screaming at you. And every single track has such high energy and it's so adrenaline-inducing that you just want to fucking punch everybody. This whole album absolutely booms out of the speaker. The song Creep You is so good. Towards the end of the track, the bass absolutely overtakes the whole song, with it being so blown out and just, God, it's amazing. This is some incredible, incredible noise pop, and I'm really excited for their future. Best Touma, Heaven to a Tortured Mind. This album took a while to grow on me. I didn't really see the hype at first, but after a lot of listens and a lot of really reading into it, I've come to really love this album. He brings a fresh and unique sound that meshes neo-psychedelia and art rock, and he comes out with a great album. The vocals are sung so passionately and is as compelling as the bombastic production on this. The instrumentals mostly consist of a groovy bass line and some overbearing horns or synths, and it really works for the most part. Songs like Gospel for a New Century and Kerosene are among the absolute best songs of the year. Touma does the whole Prince influence perfectly here, without just ripping off Prince, like Steve Lacy. He brings new stuff, he brings his own stuff to the table. This album has some of the most unique and incredible production and vocals of the year, and I heavily recommend checking this out if you're a Prince fan. Reena Sawayama. After an incredible EP in 2017, she finally came back with a long-awaited debut album, and this certainly didn't disappoint at all. Songs like XS and STFU beautifully blend pop and metal to create some extremely catchy melodies and hooks. And this album is actually pretty similar to Reena, with how she retools 90s and early 2000s pop into her own thing. And some of these songs wouldn't really seem out of pocket if they were put in the middle of a Britney Spears album. She experiments with a range of sounds too, with Paradising sounding like a TV show's theme song, Chosen Family sounding like a Disney song, which isn't a bad thing, and Snakeskin sampling fucking Beethoven. Reena is showing like a high trajectory with how far she can go, and I'm really, really excited to see what she does next. Quelle Chris and Chris Keys with Innocent Country 2. The instrumentals are so laid back and complex, and Quelle Chris's delivery really matches that energy. Most of the instrumentals are piano based, like on songs like Living Happy and Sacred Safe, both of which have a nice groove to them. Quelle Chris is still an absolute top tier rapper, and he really shows it on songs like Graphic Bleeds Out and Mirage. I mean, Earl Sweatshirt delivered one of the best verses of the year, and he really holds his own. Quelle Chris is really on an incredible run of form with Guns, Everything's Fine, and Being You is great, preceding this. And I know I'm saying this a lot, but his future really does seem bright, and I'm very excited to see what he does next. Last, but most certainly not least, we have the Queen, Fiona Apple, with Fetch the Bolt Cutters. Wow. What an incredible comeback record. I really couldn't imagine how someone could have followed up an album like The Idler Wheel, but she managed to top it. This record is filled with incredibly deep lyricism and heavily layered concepts. And some of these concepts include female togetherness, depression, the challenge of monogamy, and even rape. Songs like I Want You to Love Me and For Her are some of the absolute best songs of the year. For Her actually has my favourite moment on the whole album, even of the year, when she belts out, good morning, you raped me in the same bed your daughter was born in. I mean, every time I hear that, it's just chills going down my body. I've listened to this album every day since it's come out, and I really can't think of a proper criticism to give it. Not a single moment is wasted on this album, and it may be too early to call it, but this album really, really is special. It's a one-of-a-kind record that no other album sounds like. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to do these every month. At least I'm going to try to do these every month because I've been self-isolating, as you should be, and I've had a lot more time to write stuff and listen to more music. And so that's what I've been doing for the past month or two. Listen to a bunch of music. I've been writing a bunch of stuff. I'm going to do this the end of this month too, the end of May. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see ya.